this would be happening.
Hamed came out as expected, loose, unconventional, hands low, daring Johnson to chase him. Johnson didn't bite. Instead, he waited, inching forward carefully, ready to counter rather than pursue. Hamed's foot speed and reflexes were dazzling.
How do you score around like this?
His lunging right-hand leads drawing roars from the crowd even when they missed. But beneath the noise, Johnson was quietly doing his work, pushing Hamed toward the ropes, leaning on him, roughing him up in close. It was the kind of veteran tactic that unsettled younger fighters, and for the first time, Hamed was being asked real questions. As the early rounds unfolded, the fight became a psychological chess match. Hamed switched stances, flirted with danger, and taunted his opponent. But Johnson remained composed. He slipped shots, moved along the ropes, and fired back with sharp counters to the body. While the crowd reacted to every wild swing from the Prince, the cleaner, more disciplined punches were often coming from Johnson. The rounds were tight, uncomfortable, and far more competitive than many expected. Everything changed in the third round. Hamed suddenly found his range, landing a crushing right hand that sent Johnson's legs betraying him.
Tom Johnson is out on his feet right now.
For the first time, the champion looked vulnerable. Hamed smelled it instantly. He pressed forward with ruthless intent, unleashing flurries that snapped Johnson's head back and forced him into survival mode.
Johnson ain't gonna take it. That's what he said.
Johnson stayed on his feet through sheer will, his conditioning and heart carrying him through moments that would have ended most fights on the spot.
Look at this stuff. He's really taunting Tom Johnson.
By the fourth and fifth rounds, the fight had become a war of attrition. Johnson continued to battle, digging to the body, landing sneaky shots inside, and refusing to be intimidated by Hamed's showmanship. At moments, he even hurt Hamed. Briefly shaking the Prince and reminding everyone that this was no exhibition. But the damage was accumulating. Johnson's legs began to betray him more often, his balance slipping with every heavy shot he absorbed. Hamed, meanwhile, grew more confident with each passing exchange. His wildness became calculated chaos. He waited for Johnson to step into range.
Affected by that shot, but that hand got through. 2 shots. One does a nice job taking away.
Then exploded with blistering combinations. The Prince was no longer just entertaining. He was breaking his opponent down.
Got pretty good with that left hand, and now he's hanging.
Round by round, punch by punch. By the 7th round, Johnson was fighting almost entirely on instinct, hanging on, throwing back when he could, relying on experience to survive what his body could no longer handle. The end came in the 8th round, and it came violently. A brutal uppercut sent Johnson crashing to the canvas, the culmination of sustained punishment and relentless pressure. Though he showed remarkable courage in trying to rise, the referee stepped in. Understanding what Johnson's heart refused to accept. The fight was over. Prince Naseem Hamed had stopped a true champion. This was the night that silenced doubters. Against a hardened, intelligent, and fearless opponent, Hamed proved he was more than a flamboyant personality. He was a real fighter, capable of breaking elite opposition with skill, power, and resilience. It was pure spectacle, yes, but it was also substance, and it cemented Prince Naseem Hamed as one of the most compelling forces boxing had seen in years.
He stops the fight, and he did.
If you enjoyed this dramatic breakdown of one of boxing's most entertaining wars, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Was this Prince Naseem's greatest performance? Or did Tom Johnson earn even more respect in defeat? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more classic fight stories told with the depth and drama they deserve.